it's a nice, wonderful, foggy morning after the day of walking up and down Timberwolf Mountain in less than 24 hours. Hello, everybody. This is Frogman.
He doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Welcome back to the Long Dark and Astrid's wonderful commentary. Let's get her something to drink. Yes, after that wonderful commentary, now we can kind of take a look around and see what happened. End of last episode, we killed a wolf that killed a deer as we were coming down out here on Crystal Lake. I went ahead and harvested him up completely along with the wolf. And I guess we have some rabbit over here. I probably should have worked on cooking too, but we do have a minute amount of food here and a small amount of food over here. I love that. The stuff's all sitting there gamey, which means it's been okay. Good deal. Have some of that bear. We have a ton, and I mean a ton of food holed up in various places in this zone right now, and that is going to allow us to do some serious crafting of stuff. So let me hit that button. I don't want to hang on to this. We have lots more food where this came from. There's a whole bunch over there. It is so foggy out we can't do anything at all. So let's take stock of everything we got. We got a whole bunch of cured saplings, which I'm glad for because we were getting a little low on of those. That's a thing that does happen. We have a cured maple sapling, several cured guts, cured rabbit hides. I have completely forgotten what we had here. So we did have plenty of socks and plenty of other good things and plenty of rabbit stuff. And yes, looks like we're doing pretty well. Let's put some of these materials that we don't need to be carrying around on us all over the place. Transfer all, we don't need to worry about those. We'll go ahead and put all this stuff in here as well. And we do actually have a wolf pelt that is nice. That means we can repair a few things. I am going to toss that and that in here as well as the toolbox, the one of those. And I think everything else is going to be okay for right now. We're going to kind of work on getting a few more of these down. Oh, put your hat on. Not those. Which is the better of the two? That is the better of the two? Okay. So we're going to put those away. We have a whole buttload of coal still, which is amazing. We're going to need that, I think, eventually. Let's drop everything except 5 of them. That's good. And we have a whole bunch of birch bark, which I need to go ahead and craft up into other things. And we have a whole bunch of this fire starter, which I do not need anymore. Beautiful. Okay. What else can we get rid of? We got a whole bunch of matches. I mean, is there anything that's going to stack right now? Yeah, the 80s and the 82s will stack. So transfer all, 81 and 81. And then if we look at matches, we'll see they now stack. Any like numbered things, like say, so all of our flares now will stack into a stack of that many. Transfer all, thank you, and I will take all of those matches back. Now we have a massive ton of matches. I mean, this is another one of those. We still have matches sitting in other locations, so it gets to the point now where I start to say I'm going to leave that many matches sitting right there for a later usage date. I will come back to this cabin. I always come back to this cabin because of the fact that there are 3 or 4 bears within reasonable locational closeness to it and a moose. So we need to figure out what we're going to do. We have to go get the moose hide and the bear hide. How did that one? Oh, that was that one we did it cure? Hang on a minute. Did that cure? It did. Now, if I put that in that box, I'm going to lose it because it's 0%, but it did cure. So let's make 2 lines out of that cured gut. Because we'll always use lines. Did that get rid of the one that was rotten? Cool. Excuse me. All right. Sticks are good. Tools are good. We're doing pretty good here. I don't need that many torches. Those can kind of stay there. 3 is plenty. We have plenty of this kind of stuff. I'm going to put that in here for right now because I don't need it. And we do a few other things. So this afternoon, fool. It's almost 3 o'clock here. Hey, it's cool. Plenty of stems. We can put a few of the stems away since they weigh a little bit, and I don't want to toss anything else in there. So we do now have 2 fire strikers. That's amazing. That can go in there, and I'm just trying to kill time so that the fog will go away. So let's kill time and get the fog to go away. That's better. Okay. So, the wolf and the deer ended up over there. Another wolf came around the rock and scared me half to death, which was hilarious. So, let's go ahead and eat up on some of this. And we're going to go to Forest Cave after we pick up a bottle of water. And we're going to go retrieve the 2 things that we want the most, and possibly some of the food. We do have a pretty decent amount of food sitting over there, so I think we're going to mosey this away. So let's take a walk over the back and try to take the safest route possible. What is he after me for? I can't stink. And he's in a really bad spot. Let's see if I can get him to come around. Come on. What, do I stink? I shouldn't. I do. Hey, look at that. That's beautiful. Why do I stink? Did I not cook that? I guess I did. Can I eat it? Can I get rid of it all? No. They'll come in here. If they come in from that side, they can get in this cabin. So you close that door. Where is he? I wanted to go the way you were, my friend. Almost. Of course, he had to run up where I wanted to go. I wanted to walk around the backside away from all of this silliness. Where are we gonna be? Scared him again. Sometimes you can do that with them. Scare them multiple times. If you're crouched and they don't know exactly where the noise is coming from, you can scare them pretty easily like that. So he may come follow us a little more. He may not. He may stay up there. There's a whole route all the way around the backside of this map over here on the backside up here. And if you're a stalker level especially, you want to walk that level because on the backside way over there, there's a good rifle spawn and a bunch of other stuff. We're going to kind of make the just more directish but indirectish route this way. Because we want our moose hide so that we can make our first moose cloak. First and only, hopefully. So he should not have respawned in the amount of time that takes. Moose take a really long time to come back. I think it's at least 50 days. I think I was incorrect on the bear. I think bear's like 25. 25 to 30. Moose for sure takes 50 days. So we'll likely not see this moose again. Maybe. Let's see what we're going to see. Well, we know what we're going to see. We know that there should be a cured moose hide over here by now. Hopefully. In that amount of time. If not, he's going to be really, 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 really close. Ta-da! Take all the guts. And warm up. It's really, once again, very cold. Now, this moose hide satch or moose hide coat will make a massive difference on our warmth. This food is going to sit right here because we have plenty of food sitting over in the other location. I'm not even going to fool with it. If I need to come get some food, I know I can come spend some time in this cave. Now, the bear, he may have come back by now. I don't think so. I think we're looking at 17 days, 18 days, so it should be reasonably close. Let's go see. I want to bring this one to us, and I might even bring a little bit of the food. Because we're going to basically craft a moose hide coat or a moose hide cloak, whatever the thing is called, and pick up whatever we think we want to carry and bring it with us back to Pleasant Valley to make our bear coat. Again, I'll just leave that guy right there. We don't need him. There's actually a really neat little cubby hole underneath that wing in case you get stuck in if you get stuck in a blizzard out here wandering around, which it does happen. There's a cubby hole right here that you can build a fire in and actually lay your sleeping bag down in it and get through a blizzard. So it's pretty cool too. Another one of those spots. I think I've probably said that once already, but hey. Where are the wolves? I think the wolves might have been out on the lake. That's why we saw so many. And I actually have an odd number of that. Thank you. Just go ahead and drink it. Now, there should be nobody over here. He should not have respawned. Hopefully. And hopefully our bear hide is still in usable condition. I know we had another bear hide sitting over in Trappers, but another set of bear hides over in Trappers. I was planning on going all the way back to Trappers, but then we got the intestinal parasites, which ruined every little bit of that little idea. How bad did it get? 21%. Okay, good. And I'm going to go ahead and pick all these up, too. I know I don't really need them. How heavy are we? We are 9 pounds. Let's bring 9 pounds of food with us as well. That should be a short one. Yes, I don't want you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're going to walk this back over here, and we're going to make a coat, and then see about moving on back towards the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
That's the first time you've said it today. Man, he must have been coming for a ways. He must have been right there. He had to have been. I mean, this is regular old interloper. It should not have been following me that far. I mean, look, that guy can't see me. He'll see me in a second, but he like that wolf had to have been right there. Huh. Weird. See, he's coming. Dude, you come over here, you're going to get 8, basically. We got some crafting to do. We got some crafting to do. Yes, we have some crafting to do. Bloop, 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 bloop. Did he turn around and go back to where he came from? Yes, awesome. Okay, let's go inside and let's do the thing. So we need to drink up. This is going to take a good long time to craft. We're going to need the majority of everything we want or have, and of course the thing that I said early, I know probably said way early on, was that I was keeping the sewing kits to use for crafting purposes. And like I said, there's a very big reason for this. When you are playing with certain types of clothing, especially things like this is going to want to use this. But if you're playing with some of the other things like the pants or the boots or the satchel, I think the crafting time is considerably less when you do it with the sewing kits. And I forgot that this does not use sewing kit. So we have a knife that has 60% on it and 21 hours. I am going to put some sharpen on this. And then we are going to start crafting. Alrighty, we should be good to go. Yes, let's drink some water. We got plenty of food. We're going to craft for, well, generally speaking, 6-hour increments. So 6-hour increments you can craft and not lose any of your water, so you won't lose any health due to being dehydrated. This is going to take several days in game to do, as it always does. So that's the first run. I'll grab a piece of food. Doesn't really matter what it was. Close the door, drink some water. Get some more water because there's more water on the counter right there. You're going to rest right here after you drink some more water. Might have to stop, make water through this. I don't know. We'll be fine and dandy. We see. Sleep 10 hours. The thing about this workbench is if it is not cloudy or storming, you can craft at it. So the beauty of this, again, the beauty of this workbench, although we kind of just got through the day there, is because there's a hole in the roof, if it's not storming or cloudy at night, you can craft right here during the day. The other cool thing I like about this one is if you watch your temperature dial change, notice where the arrows are down right there and now they're up. This is technically indoors. This is technically outdoors. If you smash your face against the door, you can get to the workbench and work outside, meaning cabin fever risk is not a thing. We're going to worry about it. We don't care. Let's finish this. Make sure we were at least drank up full of water at that point. Close the door, stupid. Close the door. Try it one more time. I'm just paranoid of a wolf coming up and nibbling on my rear end. Drink water. We'll do 6 more hours, or as long as it'll let us. We're probably going to have to cancel out here in just a second because I'm not losing my well-fed. Bloop. You don't need any water. We got plenty of water. We might have to make some water, actually. Well, that's interesting. Let's see how long we can craft with a blizzard raging. We might be able to get all of it tonight. Yeah, finish it. Beautiful. Lovely, awesome, great. Cool. Good coat. This coat is my favorite coat, probably out of all of the coats, because of the fact that this coat, for one, it's not as warm. Granted, it's not as warm here as this one is. I understand that. What's really awesome about this is its windproofness, its waterproofness, and its protection level. Where? Thank you, Mackinac. You have served us well. 40 degrees up. Yes, please drop. Goodbye. Actually, I usually don't tear this one up. I usually don't. We'll leave it sit right there, even though it's probably not a great idea. We'll leave it sit right there. We should be able to make it through the night. Go ahead, sleep for as long as the night will let you. Awesome. Days up, days up. Cool, great, wonderful. Drink what's left of your water. Okay, so looking probably like we're going to have a little bit of time. Let's move our way back towards the other area. So I'm going to leave all this stuff laying on the floor. I don't really care about it. I am going to go ahead and, since we don't have a lot of stuff, I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put all of those away. I'm going to bring, we've got a ton of guts there. I don't have a lot of stuff at the other location. So I'm going to bring those 2 rabbit pelts, that deer, and all of these, and all of those, and all of these. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to leave, I usually like to leave 30. So transfer. Yeah, we'll bring 30 with us. I want to bring everything except 2 of those, which is fine. I took too many as it was. We'll just leave 1 in there. And I want to bring all these, the fire striker, this, that, and this, and all of these, and that bow. And I am going to leave those matches. We'll bring this hat, these 2 pairs of socks, this. Matter of fact, at this point, we probably could go ahead and just repair that coat. I really don't want to waste it. It's only 96, so it's not terrible. We're going to go ahead and just collect a few things up, and then we're going to make a run for the next zone. Yeah, we're out of here. For now, we're out of here. So torches, we don't need the torches. Matches, I'll leave matches. Guts, those all can stay right there. I may just bring those 2. We're not that heavy at this point. All right, I'll be nice. I'll put it in the thing. It served us very well. That Mackinac has been with us for a really long time. So we found that dude in Hush River Valley, if I recall correctly. So let's move on and do the other things. I'm not going to need it ever again. It can just live right there. So we've got all our parts. We've got our pieces. I've got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to bring... How much coal is laying down here? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll bring 10 pieces of coal because there's not a whole lot of coal over there. All of that's going to sit there and cure. We're going to fill our bellies full of food. I should probably eat over here. Doesn't really matter. Drink some water, which we don't have. That's what we need to do. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Do I have? I do. I don't really want to waste it, though. Let's just, bloop. No. And go. Give me my tools. We're going to go to the prepper's cache, and then we're going to call it. Water's no big deal. We can make it to the prepper's cache. We are on a mission now. Look at me, I even forgot to close the door. I'm so bad. That's all right. Again, this will be a zone that I will come back on this one. We have lots more to explore. We may try to do the Polaroids as a way of trying to extend the run, which is something that's a lot of fun. And I would like to get that done, but we need to do a little bit more exploring, which means we also need to make 1 more coat. Now, I do kind of do a little goofiness when it comes to this stuff. I wear a moose hide cloak on the outside mainly because of the wonderful things that it gives you, and then I will wear the next warmest thing that I own on the inside, which means the bear hide coat or bear pelt coat or whatever that's going to be will be on the inside. And I know that makes kind of a little bit of less sense, but the bear hide coat, I make it mainly for its warmth bonus. That's it. And it's not one of my favorite coats to wear. For that matter, my other long pair loper, I wore this exact coat combination for, I don't know, 300 days before I found the bear coat that I found in Ash Canyon. And then I started wearing the bear coat then. And it taught me the reasoning why you want a bear coat. Wolf coat and a moose hide coat are absolutely good. I mean, 2 wolf coats for that matter is an amazing combination. They do really well. It's a whole lot of warmth. So the thing about Interloper is the fact no matter what you're going to do, it's always, always, always going to be cold. Now, it is first thing in the morning. We're doing pretty good. We're staying reasonably warm, probably because the wind is not blowing anymore. Notice. So we'll be all right. We want out of this zone. We have another coat to make. The problem that I have, again, with the bear coat, and I know I've probably said this before, is how much it weighs. And I go with that same description with a lot of people. I know the discussion between do you carry a bow or do you carry a rifle in Stalker? Do you do that? Do you eventually transition in your Stalker plays to a bow? Because, you know, it's lighter and it means you can carry more later on. And I'm kind of the same way with this. When they gave us this other backpack, it made me say, well, okay, I can actually start wearing the bear coat. Unlike, you know, before where I would just do what I'm doing right now. So we'll go down the hill here, and then I think we're going to save our game in it and end for today. Probably actually go make a bunch of water is what I'll probably go do, because we don't have any.
It's so cold.
You will be fine. Look at how much further you walked than you normally would have walked before you got cold. Look at how much further we made it. The only reason why we got cold is because we're in Pleasant Valley. I can even climb down the rope. Or we could walk down. Let's just climb down. 2 torches. Forgot about that. Alrighty then, let's go check. I don't think we had any water here. I don't think we made any water at all. Let's go inside, take a really quick peek. It has been a good amount of time since we were last in this little spot. What did we get? Did we get anything? I forget what we left. I don't leave it in that one. Which one did I leave it in? Did I leave it in this one? Which one did I leave it in? Where did we leave it all? Did we not? Did I just leave everything sitting right here? Huh, okay. So, cured maple sapling, cured maple sapling, cured maple sapling. Our pry bar.
It's getting kind of heavy.
I didn't search that, are you kidding me? We spawned in Timberwolf Mountain. Remember? Remember? These have been sitting there for 108 days. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I am going to call it. I think we're going to go outside. We're going to make us some water. We're going to do a little bit of inventory management in the next episode. We're going to make our way back over to the farmhouse and proceed to make the next piece of clothing. It's going to take quite a while. So, until then, thanks for watching. Bye.